So get the fuck out here on the spur.
Good evening. It's Friday, Tuesday. You know what that means?
Huh?
I thought I would say it was Friday. It's time for the number one sports podcast in the world. It's time for Sports4U. Live on YouTube. I'm Sean. That's Mark.
Here.
Big Freeze.
What it do?
Sonny's back in the VIP. Nico's in the VIP. I see the comment section already lit. Noodle, Tig, Vince in the house.
Shout out to Vince.
And joining us today, you saw him a part of our Sports4U 2 days doing the South preview. The host of the Life, Live, and Laugh podcast. The great James Graham is in the house. James, what up?
What's going on, fellas? Can you hear me okay?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You're good. You're good. Good to see you, bro.
8 and 14.
Who had 8 and 14?
Wouldn't be on
That's it? How much Chet have?
9 and 7.
Crazy. James, how's everything going, man?
Man, we're doing good. It's so good to see you, fellas. And I'm loving the Sports4U shirts. And look at you guys looking live.
Oh, man. Appreciate that, man.
First thing first coming real soon.
I need one of those sent to me like yesterday.
Got you.
Say less.
You need to Panther colors.
Oh, you know, I will take it any color I get it, man. I'm like in that red right now.
Pause.
That's looking
Okay,
live.
James also a Georgia fan, too. So,
You know this. You know those
So you
Bulldogs looking real good right now. What can you say?
Georgia, the only football that matters.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, for Mark.
I thought that was known. I just thought that was a fact. I didn't know that was even for discussion.
That's a fact.
It'll be confirmed on Saturday.
You know,
Saturday.
we got all this, you know, making us number 2. So
us.
I guess that's for another conversation.
Another bye week? Well, yeah. I think we was on a bye week. Missouri consider us a bye week too. We live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video on YouTube. On all your social media platforms. Make sure you like us on Facebook, Sports4U Podcast. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, Sports4U Podcast. Follow me at JWatson0984 on Twitter and Instagram. Follow Mark on Instagram at @HiMark and @Mark1 on Twitter. Follow Nick on Twitter and Instagram at 99Gorilla. Make sure you don't. And James, tell them where they can follow you, my brother.
Well, you can follow us at Live Laugh Talker on Twitter. It's Live Laugh Talk is the name of the podcast, and our Twitter handle is Live Laugh Talker. So we definitely would love to earn your ear.
All right. So, James, you haven't been on the show in a while, so we're going to definitely talk about what's going on with your Panthers, all your other sports teams. But what's going on new with some of your latest episodes? I want to ask you about one specifically, but what's your latest episode of the podcast that you have out right now?
Well, man, I really appreciate you guys as well. You guys are huge supporters of us, and we need the latest one, the one that will drop, you know, at midnight. You know, it's midnight for everybody else. But when I'm texting you guys, it's like 9 at night. So it's okay. I get all these other people like, man, why are you texting me that show at midnight? But anyway, it's depression and its effects on the soul. You know, I just sat down and, you know, I've had those come clean episodes, as you guys know. I mean, we talked about, you know, when I lost my mom and what went through it. And I remember saying on the podcast, if I start crying, I ain't hitting the edit button. I'm just going to talk. Well, I did the same thing with this. Like, I just buried my soul. I've never been depressed in my life. I didn't know what the word depression meant. And I just walked around happy and joyful, and every day was a party. And then, you know, life hit, you know, like I mentioned, losing mom, having other losses. I started losing friends, you know, and I'm like, man, we're too young for this. And then, you know, personal health issues, job change, relationship changes, all of that. And it's just all at one time. And then all of a sudden, I couldn't even walk out the front door. I couldn't even, I didn't even want to stay awake. I mean, things like that, you know, I stayed in bed all day long and, you know, wouldn't go anywhere. And I didn't even realize it, but I was depressed. And so I want to talk about that because, to be honest with you guys, you know, that is a subject that we as Black males don't even touch.
That's a fact.
We just won't even talk about it. And I think it's because we see it as a sign of weakness. I think that's what it is. So we won't even discuss it. Even if we feel it depressed, we won't tell anybody.
No, that's right.
But but we got it. We got to be real. We got to talk about it. It's real issues. Man, I really just started listening to artists coming out with it and saying, "Hey, I went through this." Here's Megan Thee Stallion on her new single. Cobra. She just first she starts talking about depression and what she's going through, and it's just time. It's time for us to be real. And I did it. I mean, that's the latest episode. I hate to be long-winded. I don't know any other way. I talk too much, but I just feel like it's time. It's time for me to talk about it, and it's time for us as males, and not just black men, but I think males, period. We find it hard to express our emotions of what we're going through. We got to get better, got to be better.
That's a fact.
Facts. 100% agree.
So that's the latest one, and I just hope it helps people. Man, you put it best, my man. You said that I have a personal ministry, and I appreciate you saying that, because that's what I call it now. I tell people that about my podcast. I say it's a personal ministry. Because now we got to talk about things and we got to bring things to light. But I am so curious about what struck your heart. Which episode?
You was talking about rivals.
Oh, man.
And the first thing that caught me was obviously the graphic, and you put out some of the best rivals like in sports. So I want to ask you, and we got a question from one of our members of the family, our girl Christy Love in Chicago. But she asked, he's a Panthers fan. How does he feel about the Bears owning y'all pick? Hold that. We'll definitely talk about that. But I want to ask you, what do you think is the greatest rivalry in all sports that you've ever saw?
The greatest rivalry to me is the Lakers and the Celtics.
I agree.
That's the greatest one. And we're going to get a lot of kickback on that because it's going to be somebody to say Ohio State, Michigan, and I feel that's a great rivalry. But man, it's nothing like the Celtics. And I mean, if you're a Lakers fan, you're a Celtic man. That's all we talk about all year long. Like there's a guy I work with. He comes to work with that green and white on, and I'm like, man, you gotta wear proper attire when you come in this building. We just go back and forth with each other. But to me, that's just no greater rivalry, man. It was so great. I mean, I know you guys are babies, but just to watch Magic and Bird back in the day, man, that was real. That's my feeling. What about you, fellas?
Well, you say I'm a Lakers fan, so it's all gonna be Lakers Celtics to me.
I'm not a Lakers fan, and I still would say Lakers Celtics is the best rivalry in sports.
I think that's one of the more entertaining ones, but I think that it's lasted a long time because of what happened back then. But if you really look at the rivalry over the past like 20 years, outside of that little window when Paul Pierce it's really not a rivalry at all. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not a rivalry at all. That Paul Pierce. It's not. I mean, the history of the rivalry from back then. Oh yeah, for sure. But
it wasn't a rivalry back then. And if you think about it, just in the 80s, it was really the only time it was a rivalry. If you think about it.
Well, it was a rivalry back then because they played each other a lot. But it was owned by the Celtics early on. No doubt about it. But the Lakers, they took it back when during the 80s. So
yeah. I mean, I always say. I mean, I understand people who say that. I really do. I mean, because we can go back to way back when. We talk about Bill Russell and all that. I mean, the Celtics owned the Lakers for years, but like I always tell people, the Celtics may have owned the Lakers, but the Lakers own the NBA. And when you talk about all the greatest players, where did they play? when you look at the statues outside the arena, those are the great. I mean, those are faces of the NBA.
And all that's because of Magic.
That was Will. Don't forget
Will. Kareem.
The standard
Kobe
was established by Magic Johnson. The standard of modern day Laker basketball is established from what Magic did in the 80s.
Well, I'm biased, so anything, I'm pro Magic. So anything.
I would like to say that, but what is the logo though? Who was the logo?
Jerry West.
Jerry West? Oh yeah.
Where did he play?
He played for the Lakers for sure.
This man was so great that he won the finals MVP on the loser team.
Should have been LeBron too.
LeBron should have that too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Should have
That was hate. Huh?
LeBron was out there by himself. He had a mop in a bucket. Yeah, that should have.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
Yeah.
still almost won.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Timothy Mozgov. LeBron got
LeBron got some what?
Timothy Mozgov.
Oh.
Relax.
All right. So let's get to the football because you brought up how your latest topic is dealing with depression. I want to get to a topic, and Nick, you missed the show. We talked about this in calling out names last week.
Well, I'm a Raider fan. I talk about depression.
No.
That's the Bills fans, man.
My fault.
Oh man, that game yesterday, Lord have mercy. Bills.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry.
Don't start, James.
Don't start. Don't worry. We got plenty of time.
Hey, don't start.
Okay.
Did you hear the Lane Kiffin, the situation going on with Lane Kiffin at Ole Miss?
All right, break it down to me.
All right, so there's a player on Ole Miss football team named DeSantos Rollins. He left the team for a couple of weeks because he said he needed a mental break. He said he's been battling with depression and mental health issues. And he didn't reach out to Lane Kiffin saying that, he was going to go MIA. So I need to correct myself. I thought this recording, the conversation was recorded. And kind of find out, I thought it was legally recorded.
Or it was legally recorded.
So it was legally recorded. And Lane Kiffin just went off on this kid. F-bombed him to death.
Why? Because he didn't tell him?
Yeah. And it's like, you can if you read your effing contract and this and that, and I can fire you can be off the team. And I tell you guys, go listen to it's a 4 minutes tape. But the 2 minutes I heard, I wanted to punch Lane Kiffin in the face.
Nope.
You can't do that to somebody who's missing because of those under those circumstances. Like I understand, like you may have like an old school type of approach to football and all that stuff, but if the kid, I understand you're upset the kid didn't let you know what was going on.
And that's the point I was making on Friday. I said no other place can you just leave and not come back. But at the same time, it's a certain way you deal with that because that's a touchy situation. You know what I'm saying?
Right, for sure. And I think you don't handle that type of situation like that.
You don't handle like that.
We're playing them. Oh yeah, this game might be over.
But who he coached for?
Ole Miss.
And what was the score Saturday?
Oh, it was like 50 to.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Well, hey, there's all these rumors about Texas A&M in here.
I heard that. They said that he's like, Jimbo Fisher got fired. By the way, I didn't know who Jimbo Fisher's agent is.
I'm telling you. I mean, $19 million yesterday, and then he's going to get $7.6 million a year. And wow.
Yes.
And to sit home.
I have a question.
Not the coach.
So he just got there last year, right?
Who?
Lane? Yeah.
No, Lane been there a few years.
He's been there a couple years already.
No, not Lane.
Oh, Jimbo?
Jimbo, he got there last.
No, he's been there 7 years already.
He's been there 7 years.
He's been there 7 years
After
already.
he left Florida State.
Yeah, he left Florida State.
And he hasn't forgot about that.
He was at Florida State for 3 years, and then
when did he get this contract extension?
I think like last year.
That's what did.
So
that's what
he had already signed a 10-year. He had signed a 10-year deal.
That's what happened in Buffalo.
So look, I have this to say. So they had an opportunity to get rid of him last year, right?
Yep.
When Deion was available.
Must be the money.
Must be the money. Play my theme music.
I hate the reason why. But I ain't gonna say the reason why because it'll sound like I'm hating.
A race baiting, but are you right?
Fat said after all that, don't go MIA and not tell me.
I agree with that, but he could have handled that a little bit differently.
I agree with that, but you still got to handle it differently.
Yeah.
My thing was with Lane. Where you from?
He ain't from there.
Nah, he definitely ain't from there. You ain't talking to no brother like that.
Pete Carroll would have went up over there. Never mind.
Nah, he would have got a pass. He would have been.
Pete Carroll for choke up. Never mind. He got a few hood passes.
My thing was, and here's the I was thinking about this. Me and you have obviously we know I'm a Broncos fan, you're a Raiders fan, but we're the only two people in the world can say we were coached by both Lane Kiffin and Josh McDaniels.
Time out. That's not forget that. I've dealt with Lane Kiffin as a coordinator from USC and when he was a head coach for my Raiders. So I had to deal with him.
And head coach at USC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've dealt with him 3 different times, 3 different situations. Yeah.
Crazy person.
Hey, relax. I'm tired of dealing with Lane Kiffin.
All right. All right. So
he might be the job. Never mind.
He might be who?
He might be the Josh McDaniels of college basketball.
He's definitely only reason he's in He got out of job because of his daddy.
Oh, for sure. That's one of the reasons why.
Nepotism, nothing wrong with it.
I'm mad at it, but
He for sure living off that USC year. For sure, he's living off those early USC years.
So my thing was with Lane was, I get you on the communication part, but the way you could have just used this as a teachable moment to help the kid. Because maybe the kid, this is probably why the kid couldn't talk to you. Because Lane don't have, anybody who knows Lane Kiffin's history, he doesn't have like a middle ground, no middle ground. It's pretty much
black and white.
Exactly. And he does not know how to, he's not a people person. He don't know how to really
smoke weed, talk shit just like Lane Kiffin.
Yeah.
Chopping on Lane.
So with Lane, I didn't like how he handled it. Now the kid is suing Lane and Ole Miss for $40 million. Now he's not gonna get that for.
What the hell is he suing him for?
Mental
for $40 million? Shit. Never mind.
You can throw any number out there, almost you go get it.
Yeah.
He go get something though.
Yeah,
well, this thing he's bringing in race as well with the situation. He's saying that not only
he put on the race card.
He's
black.
He's saying that he feels that race was an issue.
Oh well.
I mean, we I don't know. I didn't hear that. I would love to hear this rant.
I would tell you after the show, James. Just look it up. It's all over social media.
Okay.
This dude's insane.
Look at the numbers.
He's not human, dude.
Dog averaging 29, 14, and 8.
That dude's an alien. Nah, they call him Wemby the alien. Dog, that dude, that 7-foot Serbian.
Dog, he doesn't take basketball serious. It's like really a 9 to 5 for him.
It is.
No, Joe Smith wife.
Get the fuck out.
Get out.
Get the fuck out.
Never mind.
But that's the question from our girl Christy, who saw that you're a Panthers fan. She's a Bears fan, like our boy Fat. How do you feel about the Bears owning the Raiders? Ouch.
Wow.
Owning y'all #1 pick in this year's draft. Well, that's right. How are you feeling about the Panthers right now?
What John say? Ouch.
You remember, if we could go
what
back,
he said,
because we own the Broncos. Go
ahead. Hey, I heard that, dog. Relax.
Yeah, we can go back and roll the tape. Beginning of the season, I remember telling you guys, I was like, man, we got a 3-win team. I mean,
you did
say that.
I'm like, it ain't gonna look good, and it does not, because
you know playmakers,
right? And the Panthers hate to have an offensive line. That's the whole reason why Cam's not walking with a cane or whatever. We hate an offensive line. We feel like you can put anybody back there and no receivers, no offensive line. You just run, Well, that's no kind of offense. And so that first part, how I feel about this is how I feel. I feel too. I never liked the whole getting rid of Steve Wilkes. I never supported that.
That up. Yeah, we'll see how that lasts. We'll see how that lasts week. Since you anti-football this week. That's our boy Fat. He's a Bears fan. He said he wants y'all to go 1-16, James.
He been saying y'all want to go. He wants y'all to go 0-17 since the season started.
But yeah,
he ain't too far off.
So having our draft pick, my only thing is, what is the Bears going to do with it? Because I haven't seen success yet with the Bears either. So I mean, yeah, the Panthers is ugly, but the Bears, they should rename that team the Cubs, because those ain't no Bears running around out there.
It's about to start hate.
Here we go.
Yeah, here comes the hate.
Here comes the hate.
Hey, John, stop.
I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing.
Fan.
But yeah,
I'm
just
a
stop.
Justin fan. Ohio State. I
what up, B?
Boy, can do, but the Bears is looking a little rough these days. They need that draft pick, so I'm glad we can provide for them.
So how do you?
If they get Caleb Williams and Marvin Harris Jr., that's crazy.
I mean, why you just gonna keep putting superstars behind that awful offensive line and the rest of that? I mean, we just keep grabbing all these superstars out of college and throwing them.
They can get your boy on the O line, that tackle up over there.
They got. I think they also got 2 seconds and 2/3, right?
How are you feeling about Frank Reich, James?
I don't. I feel that Steve Wilkes should still be there. I don't feel bad. I mean, I don't see. My only issue, and again, this may get us in some FCC trouble. Is that
it's okay. We got fine money.
Why is it that African American coaches don't get the chances to just keep coming back and failure after failure, and they just keep showing up? We don't have. There's one opportunity with an African American coach. In most cases, they have a bad year, bad season. Sometimes not even a bad season, like like with the Lions. Who was I can't remember the coach's name that was with the Lions, and he never had to lose a
Jim
season.
Caldwell.
Jim Caldwell. Then he got let go. He can't even get a job. But then Frank Wright over again, all over the league. I'm not feeling it, and I'm just sorry. I mean, I know I know a lot of people may throw some hate our way, but I just feel like the African American opportunities need to be more, and then we also need to get opportunities too when we don't. If we don't succeed at one area, we may succeed somewhere else, but we don't get that opportunity. Like Belichick, he didn't succeed with the Browns, but look at what he did with the Patriots. But we don't get those second and third chances in most cases.
Christy said they don't need a quarterback, which she's lying about. What
would you do with Justin Fields, James, if you was the Bears?
Trade.
I don't see Justin Fields as the problem. I see that offensive line as the problem. And I've never, growing up, never seen the Bears with a weak defense, and that's what I see. I see weak defense, no offensive line. Justin, last time I seen, he don't play defense. So I don't have a problem with Justin, and it's not just the Ohio State thing. And I just don't see a problem with Justin. Justin's not the problem. I know Justin he holds a record in sacks now. I mean, you can't get. It's pitiful.
Yeah, that's real. Their offensive line definitely can get some work done on the as far as like the tier of their offensive line. I think their tackles are okay, but I feel as if they can they need to figure out get enough. They need to get. I think they need a new play caller because I think they need to.
Well, don't say Luke Getsy around Christie.
No, I'm definitely not gonna say that, but I think they need somebody who's going to call like either they're going to go with the old school approach with the power left, power right, play action pass, intermediate passes, stuff like that that can fit Justin Fields' skill set more, or get somebody who's creative who can draw plays where he can utilize his athleticism or something, something to the extent of his skill set is fully utilized. Instead of you trying to just make him run the ball all the time or try to make him make him pass the ball all the time. Make him basically how the Ravens use Lamar Jackson.
Right? I said, yeah, a lot of these sacks, Justin hold on to the ball too long and can't go through reads.
Yeah.
What reads? He don't have any reads. That's my point.
But you know something? Outside of Moore, I think some of the playmakers that they thought they had up over there, Mooney, have not really did what they have.
Where David Montgomery come from?
The Bears.
I mean, we can almost call the Bears the Panthers North. I mean, you got a quarterback having to run for his life. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, those two pitiful teams that just can't fix their own problem, which everybody can see is offensive line. And neither one of these two teams think that's the problem. They're like, let's just keep getting new quarterbacks. That's not.
Yeah. They get the
whoever you put back, they're going to get killed.
No, when they get white quarterbacks over, they have offensive line. Back.
Yeah. Hey, I seen that too. Where all of a sudden we protect
him. The only black quarterback that got a good offensive line is Patrick Mahomes.
He never really.
And there was one Super Bowl where he did.
It sure wasn't.
He put ketchup on his macaroni and cheese. So I don't know how black he is.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That nigga don't count. That's crazy.
That's disgusting.
I don't know what catch on your macaroni and cheese is crazy as hell.
And he sound like Kermit the Frog on purpose too. That's the wild part.
Yeah, because on the field he do not sound like that. He do not sound like that on the field, dog. You watch that quarterback show, dog, do not sound like that. He sound like his pop. That's crazy.
That's his corporate voice, I guess.
No, that's his wife.
That's the corporate voice.
Yo!
Wife?
That's his wife's voice.
All right, let's go, dog.
All right. College football playoff. The rankings just released.
I'm not here.
James and Mark, y'all Georgia Bulldogs are number 1 ranked in the country now.
Yes.
Number 2 is the Ohio State Buckeyes. Number 3, the Michigan Wolverines. Number 4, the Florida State Seminoles. All right. Let's talk about the big story in college football. Everyone seems to keep talking about that's Jim Harbaugh.
He got America's team, right?
He'll be the coach of the Cowboys?
No, he said Michigan's America's team. He said they should be
Man,
America's.
what if he go coach? Nope.
Hey,
Michigan.
Nope.
So Jim Harbaugh, y'all ever know he was suspended 3 games, the final 3 games of the regular season. They're having a hearing on Friday to try to get a temporary restraining order on a suspension. So he did coach on Saturday against Penn State, which really didn't matter. They won. And the coach, and by the way, that offensive coordinator crying. Get out of here, dude. What you crying for?
Hey, dog, he was happy, man. Relax.
Yeah, he was crying. I thought he was gonna just wail in there. He was talking like Harbaugh was dead. Oh Lord, Coach, we did it for Coach.
I love you, Coach. What are you crying for? Y'all won, dude.
We did it for the Gipper.
Y'all even played in the Big Ten. Send them tears for the Big Ten championship in the playoff, bro. But anyway, back to Harbaugh.
I ain't sending it cry. That's just Django.
He got a hard game put up against Ohio State.
So anyway, Harbaugh addressed the media yesterday.
That's crazy.
You wild, Nick. Anyway, he's saying that that he found out on the plane on social media, and he feels like Michigan should be become America's team because everyone is rooting against us, and people hate the naysayers and this and that. Dog, let's slow down.
Only people who like Michigan, people went to Michigan.
Exactly. Shout out to you, Siobhan.
Yeah, love you, girl. I don't give a shit about Michigan outside of Michigan.
And the only people who hate Michigan is Ohio State fans.
Pretty much, right, James? Pretty much.
Right.
Nobody don't give a shit about what
nobody really talks about Michigan.
Nobody even think about Michigan.
Basketball.
Dog, USC has smacked up Michigan for so many years. You can't do it no more, though.
But now, let me ask you guys a question then. Who would be America's team in college?
I heard somebody say Notre Dame, but I think it's Alabama. It's either Alabama or Georgia. Let's be real. It's SEC.
I would say it's Georgia.
It's probably Alabama.
It would probably be Alabama.
Or SC. It's either a tradition. It's Alabama's, USC,
America's team.
America, Texas. They definitely can. They'll definitely be one.
Then they call it the college football championship, the Alabama Invitational.
So
I guess it would be Alabama.
You let Skip Bayless tell it that Jim Harbaugh the best coach in college football since when?
Again,
ever.
Problem with that thinking.
I know he's better than Nick Saban.
There's a lot of problem with that thinking right there.
Yeah, exactly. But
I wonder, do you think that Michigan is supporting Jim Harbaugh, or are they kind of standing like maybe they're in on the joke here, like they're really not feeling him either, and this is a way to just move him on?
Harbaugh pretty much runs Ann Arbor.
He leaves when he wants to. He
pretty much has that university in the palm of his hand.
Okay,
but
it just
talk about
these.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I was just gonna say, it just seems like these are some really menial issues, and I don't see the school standing behind it. Like some of this stuff, signals. I think there's been so many programs to steal signals. We would be here all day long if we talked about all of that.
Matt Rule talked about that. He said that happens all the time.
Yeah, it's nothing new.
I said the same thing when they said the thing on the page with the Patriots. Dog, it happens all the time.
Yeah, it doesn't make no sense.
That's a part of football almost, especially if you go back into the old days. That's all they did.
Yeah,
they used to make these jokes that Woody Hayes would tell Schembechler his codes before he even knew him. He would be Woody Hayes on the Ohio State side over there telling the Michigan coach his own plays.
Since we talking about the Big Ten, obviously you were old enough to see Bobby Knight. What was when you talk, and he just passed? If you could describe Bobby Knight in one sentence, what would you say?
Legend. I would say he was a legend. Man, I even saw the infamous chair throwing, but that man brought fear into college basketball whenever he was on that sideline. One of the greatest ever. So I would say he was definitely a legend. And he gave the most legendary quote. You remember he said that when he died, he hopes that he's buried upside down.
So the world can kiss my ass. Yep.
That's the most legendary quote I've ever heard. So yeah, man's a true legend. in every sense of the word.
Tig said Georgia or Texas, I think, would be America's team, but let USC start winning titles and have multiple 5-star players.
Yeah. When USC is good, nobody likes us.
That's right, Noodle. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah, you ain't lying. That's what USC start doing, cheat more.
Chris said, what's going on in college basketball so I can start betting? Wait till March Madness.
Yeah.
Wait till conference play. Don't get caught up in this stuff. Wait till conference play start.
Make sure you don't bet on Hubert Davis and his white wife.
Sadly.
So were you guys able to even? Y'all too young to even know anything about Bobby Knight, right? He was gone.
We knew enough about Bobby Knight. But as far as seeing him like in his prime, of course, none of us were born when it happened. Him winning the 76 championship undefeated, coaching Isaiah Thomas. And I said it on Tuesday's show. The only thing I always found wrong with him, besides him throwing a chair or choking a player, was the fact he couldn't coach Larry Bird.
Yeah. Well, that's a problem. You can't do that. But
that's my problem. Larry Bird and Isaiah Thomas at Indiana would have been the same.
That would have been absolutely ridiculous.
True.
He showed to be Magic.
Yeah, I didn't.
Michigan State, Indiana. Oh my God, you mind the rating that would have got?
But I saw
Michigan State versus Indiana.
Does Magic get that special disease?
It wasn't around during there.
Nah, it wasn't around there. James, let's switch over to the NBA before we give it to the NFL. What the fuck is that?
That was a good pass. Nobody went to the
We got the Clippers Nuggets game on in the studio.
What time the Lakers come on, John?
Huh?
Those the Lakers play tonight?
Yeah, we got playing 5 minutes. We'll play at 7:30.
Are you fucking kidding
play
me?
Memphis. Shout out to Mario. But what's your thoughts on this whole in-season tournament?
I don't get it. I mean, maybe I'm alone.
Oh snap! Fight!
What happened?
Draymond and Rudy Gobert got in a fight. They said Draymond put Rudy Gobert in a chokehold.
Oh wow!
You be kidding me? Damn, cut the beat, dog. How tall is Rudy Gobert?
17 feet 5.
How tall is Draymond Green?
6'11".
Come on, no. Draymond Green put you in a chokehold.
Wasn't Draymond Green just on the sideline reporting for this Clippers game?
He's doing work.
Chris Haynes.
I thought relax.
Work release program.
Draymond is fierce.
I have to.
He has
go.
Wait,
what's for dinner?
Wait. They say release the program?
No, work release program.
Oh.
Relax. But yeah. Anyway, so what? Go ahead, James. What was your thoughts on the whole in-season tournament thing?
I was just saying, and I know I may stand alone. I get to talk first on it. I don't get it.
You're not alone.
I'm really not understanding. I mean, they're turning professional basketball into college here. With the brackets and all this. I don't see what it's necessary for. I mean, y'all help me because I need some help on that. I'm not understanding. Then we got to go by last year's records to even start. I mean, so.
Yeah, no, it's a quick money grab for the NBA.
It's weak.
Confusion.
It's a business decision because they trying to get their TV sponsors right. So
Nick just saw the video.
Draymond Green is a hoe.
Let me
see. Dog, no. Look how it started. This is crazy.
The video's up on Twitter now. Okay. So
anyway,
he grabbed her from behind.
Jaden McDaniel. Oh, what the heck?
Debo? That was crazy. They got to spin, dog. I'm sorry. That was so uncalled.
So how it started was Klay Thompson and Jaden McDaniels got into
you say he was doing more?
We're not talking about that. We're not even mentioning that. Yeah, we're not mentioning that dude's name. So, but anyway, James, how it started, it was this little scuffle between Klay Thompson and Jaden McDaniels, and then Rudy Gobert jumped in, and then Draymond just got him from behind, and put him in a chokehold like he was Debo on Fridays.
Wow. Draymond fierce, man. That dude has no fear at all.
Yeah, he had him in the sleeper hold, Tig, straight up.
I was trying to pull it up myself. That dude has no fear.
James, Nick is a resident Clippers fan.
That's right. I forgot.
What did you make of the James Harden trade?
I didn't, and they shouldn't. It hasn't helped anything. Have they won anything since he got there?
No, I think they're 0-4. He said they need at least 10 games to gel.
I think I spoke to you guys on this. Me and James Harden, we don't get along. I mean, I just don't see he disappears in the playoffs. If he does anything during the season, he'll eat his way out of town. I mean, I lost respect for him a long time ago. So I'm so sorry, man. I know the Clippers like a lot of big names and all of that, but they should have left that one where it was. Go ahead and eat me up about it. I'm good.
No, the thing about this is this. I'm not really worried about look, I'm not worried about a 4-game losing streak in freaking November.
No, Noodle, that's a wild comment.
Like in the long run, look, if the team makes the playoffs, nobody cares that it started off 0-4.
Not that one.
Well, now you got to worry about the tournament.
I ain't worried about that either.
You got to worry about your bracket.
Wow.
Noodle say gonna put somebody in sleeper tonight from behind. Pause.
Man, I tell you. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's just going to end there with the 4-game losing streak, or that's just a bad trade. I mean, how do you feel about the trade? I mean, were you jumping up and down? Were you doing cartwheels?
No. I said from the beginning, I said if we make the trade, if we got to get rid of some of our young players, I'm cool on it. I don't want to do it, and which we didn't.
It was all basically trading expiring contracts. That's all it really was.
I don't know what the hell he was doing with that move. I like the fact that we got PJ Tucker out of the deal though. I like his leadership and his defense that he brings to the team, especially if you're trying to make that push towards the playoffs towards the end of the year.
The hell,
Mark, what the fuck was that?
Morels, what's good, bro? Mark, if you're Ty Lue, how do you handle the minutes between Harden and Russ?
You put Russ on the bench.
Nope. You put James Harden on the bench. Him. If you even go back to when he was playing in Brooklyn, I think he liked playing with the bench better than he liked playing with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving.
Right.
James Harden needs to have the ball in his hand so you can dribble out 17 seconds of the shot clock.
What he's doing right now.
And then
he about to shoot a 3-pointer and miss.
Yep, and then make a play or whatever, or try to make a play. I will put them 3 as a starting lineup and put James Harden on the bench and then stagger their minutes together.
Yeah, but one of them. Oh, that's a foul.
Yeah,
one of them 2 got to go to the bench. I don't think you should have all 4 of them start. I mean, at certain points in the game, you can have all 4 of them on the court, but no, somebody needs to come off the bench for sure to help that second unit more. And I feel as if
you come for the bench.
Yeah, for sure. I feel as if Terrence Mann should be starting. Terrence
Mann better than Austin Reeves too.
Yeah, he is.
I just saw that chokehold just now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was unnecessary as hell.
Wow.
But
look like you're trying to start foreplay.
What?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, let's get to football, man.
He was trying to get to the net.
Yeah, wow. All right, man. Let's get to football. Let's recap the pick. Let's recap the picks from last week. You stupid. Man. Yeah, Chris said Draymond crazy. Yeah, he gonna get suspended for that one for sure.
Yeah, he's suspended for a couple of games, not just one. That was stupid, unnecessary.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was dumb.
But he does a lot of crazy stuff. So I mean,
they should suspend him till they trade. They should suspend him till they trade Chris Paul. But never mind. Anyway, go ahead. Let's go.
All right.
Who wrote this? That had to be B.
No, that was Lay. Just graffiti.
Are you kidding me?
Just graffiti the scoreboard.
Are you?
All right.
So many jokes.
So let's we gonna recap our picks from last week. And James, we hear who we picked to win the game from last week.
I should have been on my first one.
So then we'll get to the football talk and get to the picks for this week. Sorry. So let's go.
All right.
It's gonna drop a beat and we're gonna go. So let's start off with Thursday night. We had Christy and Fats Bears versus your Panthers.
There you go.
And
the Bears won, didn't they?
Bears won 16-13.
The Bears.
Bryce Young needs some weapons over there.
He needs a whole team. It's him versus the Bears.
Yeah. Y'all defense is good though.
It's all right. Well, they traded the whole team before Steve Wilkes took over. Remember, they got rid of Christian McCaffrey and everybody.
Yeah, y'all need more than just Adam Thielen.
I for sure think Buffalo should have called Carolina and asked for Brian Burns, but
y'all for sure should have got Adam Thielen.
All right, next game.
Was Jesus available?
Yo, wow. So who all picked who, Mark, in that game?
John, you picked the Bears. I picked the Bears. Trell picked the Bears. Lay picked the Bears. And Vince picked the Bears.
All right, let's go to the Sunday game starting in Germany. Colts beat the Patriots 10-6.
Everybody picked the Colts.
Yeah, I did too. I wasn't even with y'all, but I wasn't seeing the Patriots.
All right. Texans, Bengals, CJ Stroud.
Only person who picked the Texans was shout out to Vince.
Vince one everybody's picked the Texans, huh? CJ Stroud did it again.
Yeah.
Shout out to our fantasy football league. You heard?
No, wait to call no names. Yeah, that nailed
you know your brother didn't have two people play and I still lost.
Wait to call no names.
Because I didn't put Brian Burns in the game. Brian, what's his name? Robinson in the game. He had 31 on the bench.
Ouch.
I lost by 10.
I had 25 on the bench for me too.
I lost by 10.
You know who gave me 0? You know what Trevor Lawrence did? Y'all seen Trevor Lawrence?
Did the same thing we did on Sunday.
Exactly.
Put up 0.
Packers, Steelers. Steelers won 23-19.
Oh, everybody picked the Steelers. Nobody was going for the
No.
All right, let's go.
All right, next game we got
Tampa Bay and the Titans.
Yeah.
Who won?
The Tampa Bay won 20-6.
And they said the Tampa Bay.
I said the Tampa Bay. I did.
They said Tampa Bay.
Mayfield.
Wait, what you call only 500 right now? The PS5 bundle with the Call of Duty.
Wow. How much?
500.
Wow.
Bad.
All right, next game.
Next game we had was
Ravens and Browns.
And the Browns won 33-31.
There's only one person who picked the Browns.
I did not see that coming.
Shout out to my guy Nate.
I did.
I'm not mad at the bike. And again, shout out to Paco. First person that said it, they had the number 1 defense. He wasn't lying.
Yeah.
Look, I had to get Paco his props, man. He called it.
Yeah, I know who their defense coordinator was.
Oh.
If I'd known, I would
Yeah, I forgot. Sorry, Mark. 49ers, Jags. 49ers won 34-3.
I was hating.
49ers and Jags? Oh, yeah.
I was hating.
Yeah, you for sure.
Or the Jags.
I'm just saying, steamroll.
The Jags were terrible in that game.
Yeah, so was Trevor Lawrence.
He just didn't show up at all.
I know. He's on my fantasy team, James.
Well, he's playing against that defense.
Hey, man, you can do more. Get some garbage. Get some empty calorie stats or something.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Come on, man.
You have a point there.
All
right, next game we got Saints and the Vikings. Vikings won 27-19. Shout out to my guy Josh Dobbs. Ball nation.
For
Let's go. The Vikings won 27-19.
Oh yeah.
Josh Dobbs literally just got there 2 weeks ago.
I mean, come on, dog.
By the way, Derek Carr got hurt elbow and a concussion at the same time.
He elbowed himself.
But Jameis came in, did a little bit now.
He did a little bit for who?
I know y'all.
For what team he did a little bit for?
He did a little bit for the Saints, and then he did a little bit
for the Vikings.
He did more than never mind.
But you know,
just like this, have a
Oh, it's like Josh Allen.
But all that's what I'm saying. All that Jameis hate, but they love Josh Allen. Can you explain that to Josh Allen?
We will in a minute.
Hold on.
We gonna get on that? Okay.
No, definitely. Falcons and the Cardinals. Cardinals won 25-23 in Kyler Murray's return.
Trail, the only team, Trail picked the Cards, and Vince picked the Cards.
But Atlanta pulling Ritter, I guess that's probably it.
They started Heineken and they went back to Desmond Ritter.
Their quarterbacks are sorry.
All right, next game is the Lions versus Kenzie, Lisa, and Lay's Chargers.
Hold on. Before we continue, you want to know how ridiculous Arthur Smith is? Arthur Smith ran a play. It was a pause. Crazy pause, I'm about to say. It was a tight end reverse play where
that's like Dwight Howard.
Relax. Where basically the tight ends, they handed the ball off to each other. And guess what Kyle Pitts was doing? He was blocking for them.
So the most athletic tight end.
So the guy you drafted with the number 4 pick who's not known for that.
Send him over. I will say send him over. Well, we don't have Ken Dortch no more. So we have somebody who might be
save it, Mark. All right, next game.
You can send to the Raiders.
Lions and Chargers. The only people who picked the Lions was us up here. Everybody else picked the Chargers.
Of course.
Salute to the Lions.
Shout out to Jared Goff. Lions
Lions.
won 41-38.
I was going to say score.
Everybody picked the Cowboys. We can just
Come on now.
That's trash.
we can just skip over
Danny
that.
DeVito was out there. Oh, wait. Seahawks, Commanders.
You know.
He didn't order Trevor Lawrence. Never mind.
It was way better than Trevor Lawrence, sadly.
Who won?
Seahawks beat the Commanders 29-26.
Oh, that was a good game.
That hurts.
Yeah, that was a good game.
We were talking about that on Vince's podcast. Shout out to Vince, man.
Shout out to Vince. Shout out to Ben Fair.
Ben Fair. And salute to Ben Fair Veterans Day too, dog.
Salute
to all the veterans.
All the veterans. Next Sunday night, Knicks Raiders versus the Jets. Raiders won. By the way, you know Antonio Brown is about that action. Came there with the G-Face. Antonio Pierce. My bad, dog. He came in there with the G-Fasos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of the brother.
And then Monday night, my Broncos versus Mark's Bills. And my Broncos won 24-22.
Can I say it now about you?
Hold on.
Well, wait. After we announce the picks, we gonna trust me. This man gonna have one.
I know I'm not. I don't have nothing to say.
He gonna set it up for me.
Oh no, I don't have nothing to say.
Who all picked the Bills?
If I don't want my right mind. Everybody picked the Bills except for you, John.
That's two good wins.
Yes. Minnesota, and now we'll get ready.
They had one good win.
It's a good win for them.
They had one good win.
All right. So how we doing?
Out of us three, John, you won.
Again.
John on a winning streak right now.
And then out of Vince won.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to Vince.
All right. Okay. All right, James. Before we pick the games, what you got to say about Josh Allen? Thank you, Noodle. Appreciate it, bro.
I mean, I have to say, I look at Josh, and I hear the announcers, and the announcers. I sit there, and if I turn the announcers off, I can't tell the difference between Josh Allen and Jameis Winston. But when I hear the announcers, all I hear is about how great Josh Allen is, and I sit here and I go, I'm just being honest. I've never, Jameis throws some interceptions, but Jameis also can sling that ball and he can put up a heck of a lot of yards. The year he got benched, he threw 4,000 yards or 5,000, and I know he had the same number of touchdowns as he had interceptions. But for some reason, it's a hard road for James. But Brett Favre could do the same thing. Now Josh Allen, and we just going with all this praise. I'm not seeing it. Why do they get the praise and he get the bench? And doing the same thing. And I really don't think neither one of those quarterbacks can sling a ball like James.
What quarterbacks? Josh Allen and who else?
Josh Allen and
we don't talk about the other guy.
No, we're not gonna talk about the other guy.
Fuck him.
No,
fuck him.
But he can't though.
Leave that alone. But I'm just saying, I think Jameis needs another chance, another opportunity. Because I don't see the difference. I mean, y'all help me. Tell me I'm wrong with the Josh Allen, Jameis Winston comparison.
I heard that comparison today when I was listening to local stage 17 at ESPN LA. The producer named Emily, she said the same thing. She thinks Josh Allen is just over glorified version of Jameis. And our boy Trell, who was on the show with you when he was here the last time, he compared Jameis to Dak Prescott. I mean Josh Allen to Dak Prescott. Because they're both mobile, they'll both give you some wild plays, but they're both do some of the most dumbfounded thing. Why you say no, Nick?
Josh,
I would take Dak any day over Josh Allen.
Ain't no way in hell.
I would take Dak all day long.
No.
Over Josh Allen.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
To me, that's
no
easy. That's easy.
No. We were talking about the black Kirk Cousins.
And I would take Kirk Cousins over Josh Allen.
Wow.
Everybody want to cut down Kirk Cousins, but all Kirk does is win.
Win what?
What did he win?
Have you seen the Vikings?
Yeah, I see the Vikings.
Kirk wins.
What did he win? What do you win, James?
I mean, he ain't won no Super Bowl or nothing like that, but he's winning.
Chrissy said you crazy as hell, James.
They went to the playoffs last year.
You know, I've been called worse.
They went.
But she said why? But she said why Dak over Josh?
I think that Dak Josh makes some dumb decisions, and Josh is better built physically and doesn't use his body accurately or properly. Dak is not built like Josh, so he shouldn't be out there, running over people. But yet, I think that when it comes down to it, if you look at coaching, if Dak had Josh's coach, it would be a whole situation.
What coach?
I'm sitting here looking at McCarthy, and I'm thinking I've never been happy with McCarthy, and I definitely wasn't happy with McCarthy. So I mean, a lot of this is coaching. People want to point at Dak, but a lot of it's coaching.
Put Vince down.
Who?
Put Vince on the picks. He's on Vince round.
I mean, I know.
I came in here to. I was about to shit on.
Okay.
I was about to shit on Josh Allen as a Bills fan, but I feel like I got to defend him now.
Oh boy.
So you got to defend because of Dak.
Yeah, because this is the thing with Josh Allen is when Buffalo lose and Josh Allen plays bad, he's the worst quarterback in football. And then when he win, he get overhyped. I do agree with that. I told you that too, right, Nick?
Mm-hmm. I think it's two extremes. Yeah,
it shouldn't be that much of extreme on either end. He shouldn't be that hyped when they do win, and he shouldn't be the worst because he's not. Dak Prescott is not better than Josh Allen. Who else he said? Kirk Cousins is not better than Josh Allen. Jameis Winston is not even the same category as Josh Allen. We're not doing that. Even if we look at last night's games. How many drops do the receivers have right in their hands?
Why does everybody say so? Dak doesn't have any drops.
I'm not saying Dak don't have drops, but what I'm saying is we looking at one game of what happened last night with Josh Allen, and I was hard on Josh Allen last night. Pause. But even that first interception he threw, it went right through Gabe Davis' hand.
That first interception was not on Josh.
While they was driving into we was going into the red zone.
Yeah, that first.
I don't know why he gets excuses when Dak.
That's not
the same thing happened, but it's all Dak's fault.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I mean,
it's not all
the Cowboys lose, and it'll be the defense fault. They still blame Dak.
That's because Dak has the unfortunate task of having the Dallas Cowboys logo on the side of his helmet. And he plays quarterback for him. It's the same way with the Lakers and Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis plays great. It's this and that. But when he plays bad, it's like, oh my gosh.
And if you want to get technical, a lot of Dak Prescott stats is empty calorie stats.
Yes, they are.
They don't come when they really need them.
Here we go.
That's the truth. They don't come when they really need them.
But Josh Allen is MVP. Come on, man.
Who said Josh Allen's MVP? Who said Josh Allen's MVP?
But I mean, this is all I hear. Everybody talks about how great Josh Allen is. I'm waiting to see it.
If we go back and look at their careers from what we've seen, the best of Josh Allen is way better than the best of Dak Prescott, and it's not close.
Yeah.
Josh Allen played on championship Sunday.
But I'm not even going what he played on. I'm not going on what the team accomplished.
I don't know why we got to pull.
Or it's killing me, bro.
Why
my eyes? I need your glasses,
we want to compare a quarterback, we got to pull Dak out and say so and so is better than Dak. Why is Dak always the standard? And we got to compare everybody too.
Because Dak Prescott gets
the spur on his helmet.
No, not because of that. Dak Prescott gets hyped up a lot too because he has that star on his helmet.
That's a fact. If Dak Prescott played for Cleveland, wouldn't nobody even know who he is.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the thing.
Will, what up with it?
My thing is this: there's been games where it wasn't Dak Prescott fault they've lost.
Yep.
But there's been a lot of games where it was his fault they lost.
Mm-hmm.
So
and so does Josh Allen.
So does every quarterback that plays.
Every quarterback. But the thing is, the difference between Josh Allen and Dak Prescott, in my opinion, is the fact. I hate when people always bring up, you look at the career numbers, and Josh Allen wasn't that good when he first got into the league. He progressively got better,
and Dak was.
And Dak was good, and his numbers are still similar. So it's like,
when Dak got the Dallas, who was their best receiver?
That's Dez Bryant.
Yes.
Yeah, Dez Bryant, and he had Ezekiel Elliott running the ball.
When Josh Allen got the Buffalo, who's the best receiver?
Stevie Johnson.
No, it was
No, it wasn't Stevie
Stephen
Johnson.
Johnson.
It was it was Zay.
Now when is Zay? When Zay Jones?
Was it Zay Jones?
Zay Jones was on the team.
He was on the team.
No, they got Zay Jones the same draft. Wait a minute.
I know what I said.
Same.
He didn't look. All these things. This is what Mark is saying.
But
Mark,
I'm trying to figure out who was it.
last leg though. By the time
no, he wasn't. He was on his last leg because his quarterback couldn't throw the damn ball to him.
Well, I mean, but it seemed like nobody else in the league saw it that way because he didn't get no other job.
He got blackballed.
Hey, Johnson,
Man, he
man,
didn't get the job.
If he was good, he'd have been fine. He'd have been somewhere else.
He's been to 2 teams since then.
It was no catching Kelvin Benjamin.
Kelvin Benjamin
from his team.
Yeah, no catching Kelvin Benjamin.
You know about Kelvin Benjamin. Come on, dog. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Yeah. Look, having Kelvin Benjamin start off.
Kelvin Benjamin having since he left Florida State.
It was Kelvin Benjamin and Zay
Jones.
Right? Jones,
yeah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
Wow. Kelvin
That's
Benjamin. I totally forgot y'all traded for Kelvin Benjamin.
Look had Cole Beasley and Dez.
Yes,
and Jason Witten.
Oh, Jason Witten.
And I mean, he had Zeke running the ball for him. So
all right.
Josh Allen, who's y'all running back during that time?
Who?
When y'all drafted Josh Allen, who's y'all running back?
The end of LaShawn McCoy, right before we traded LaShawn McCoy.
That ain't gonna work either.
So here's my thing: I got into this debate with Emily on Twitter about it. Who had better weapons? Josh Allen or Jameson Tampa?
Jameson Tampa had who?
Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Ronald Jones, O.J. Howard, Cameron Brate.
But Mike Evans wasn't Mike Evans back then either.
Yes, he was.
He
became a beast after.
No, he wasn't.
He had Tom Brady.
Season every year of his career.
He's been the beast from day one.
So,
Johnny Manziel by Mike Evans.
Johnny Manziel won a damn Heisman.
We went to Texas A&M?
Yes.
As soon as Mike Evans came out of Texas A&M, he was...
Dog, he was the top wide receiver at Texas A&M. Dog.
That's crazy.
The dogs.
That's crazy.
You know him and Devontae Adams in the same draft.
All of the Jameis hate.
Remember, we took a wide receiver that
why did Tampa Bay not choose
in the second round?
Why did Tampa Bay get rid of Jameis?
Because he wasn't better.
Interception.
30 because they got Tom Brady.
He threw 30 picks.
They got Tom Brady.
Wait, he threw how many picks?
30. He threw 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions.
31 touchdowns.
How many yards did he have that year?
He got yards, but
he had there 5,000 yards.
5,000 yards. He threw 30 touchdowns.
He threw how many interceptions?
30. He had a 30 for 30.
In 1 year?
Yeah, the final season before Brady got there.
Wait, hold on. In 1 year?
Yes.
And they went 8-8.
Dog threw the ball to the other team 30 times?
Yes.
And 5 of them went to the house.
That's basically like an interception per team.
So he threw 36 touchdowns.
Yes.
Crazy. All right, dog. Get Jameis Winston out here, dog. But he threw 37 in one season? In one season?
Yes.
Yes.
He
had the first 30 for 30.
The first one.
And I'm not talking the Fab Five, Last Dance, Reggie Miller versus the Knicks. Jameis Winston was the original 30 for 30, bro.
The one and only.
Dog. How you throw 30 interceptions? How you keep playing?
They had nobody else.
Oh,
It was either him or Blaine Gabbert.
We're not entertaining this no more.
Wow.
30 interceptions.
Yes.
That's
I'm gonna look the numbers.
In one season.
We're gonna get the picks started.
In one season, dog.
I got you, dog.
His final season, 2019. His final season with Tampa. He threw 30. He had threw for 5,000 yards. He threw 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions. That's pretty much like an interception per team, bro. That's 30 per team.
All right. Well, I know that we're having fun with that, but you guys do remember when Brett Favre threw 29 interceptions in 2005.
Fuck Brett Favre.
But Brett Favre's in the Hall of Fame and the greatest. But he threw 29. Jameis threw one more than him.
Wait, hold on. Jameis threw. He had 5,109 yards, 30 interceptions, and 33 touchdowns. This is crazy. He averaged. Look, he had the most yards per game that year. Dog, if he would have threw half of the interceptions he threw, he probably would have won MVP.
They probably would have won like 12 games. That's crazy.
That's number one defense in the league.
But Brett Brett Favre in 2005 threw 20 touchdowns and 29 interceptions.
That's crazy.
That's
That's
trash.
That's crazy.
That's trash.
It happens. But nobody.
That's crazy. That's crazy. No,
that's worse.
No, that's crazy too.
That's worse.
That's worse than Jameis.
But
That's worse than
nobody.
Jameis.
That's worse, and nobody even talks about it, and nobody ended a career over.
Because
Brett Favre ended Jameis' career over.
Well, by that time, Brett Favre already won.
Brett Favre was already made man at that time.
With Jameis Winston also had another job after that, right?
He went to New Orleans
and lost that job
too.
I mean, he was a backup to Drew Brees. And Drew Brees got hurt. Then the year he had the starting job, he went 6-2 and got hurt.
And then who they put in when he didn't come back after that?
No. They had Taysom Hill, Andy Dalton.
Taysom Hill, Andy Dalton. Yeah,
oh, New Orleans, stupid.
But we do know who threw the most interceptions in history was Brett Favre. I don't ever hear anybody talk about it. I'm talking about not just 2005 in history.
More interceptions. Favre is garbage.
Well, the reason why,
but he's a legend, and he's I can remember Madden talking about him.
During that time, people like him.
That's it. Don't mention Favre and Winston in the same sentence.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Nah, Brett Favre was a made man at that time, though. James, you gotta understand it.
What made him a made man is that the fact nobody gave up on him. They gave up on James.
He already won 2 MVPs, buddy.
No, I take that back. Atlanta gave up on it. Atlanta gave up on Brett Favre, but Green Bay did not. But I'm just saying, Jameis didn't have the opportunities that Brett had. It's the same thing with coaching. Black quarterbacks don't get that opportunity. Years old.
Man, you ain't about to do nothing, Anthony. Nigga, sit your ass down.
Desmond, man, go walk the other way. Go walk the other way.
Stupid.
Go walk the other way, Desmond. Walk the other way. Go enjoy that $200 million. Go walk the other way. All right.
Show my him out if you can reach him.
Oh, yo, you what? Oh boy,
there's a bang of Chris Benoit arms.
All right, let's get to these picks. All right, so we got myself, Mark, Nick, James. We got Vince defending the crown. Sonny, you in on the picks? Sonny's in. All right.
We have one more.
One more spot.
Wait.
We got Noodle in the picks. Whoa.
This nigga Brett Favre threw for double-digit interceptions every year of his career, except for the first year and his first year with Minnesota. His first year,
that's what I'm talking about.
That was the least amount of interceptions he ever threw in the season.
But nobody ever said, "Hey, you need to go play backup." But they did this.
Well, yeah, towards the end of his career, yeah, he should have gave up on. Never mind.
Hey, what?
Get at least in the last spot, dog.
Hey, what? Yep. I heard you,
40.
and I support that.
Get at least in the last spot.
I just say don't give up on the man. That's all I'm saying.
No, we don't.
I'm not saying Jameis Winston is the greatest quarterback of all time. I'm just saying any time to give up on
I've never heard Brett Favre mentioned the greatest quarterback of all time, but I do know that man does have two MVPs. Like he went crazy a couple years.
And why? Because he kept playing. Nobody took his career from him because he threw interceptions.
Hey, Nick.
He threw plenty of them.
But he got to understand, Jameis was the number 1 pick.
Hey, Nick. What year did Brett Favre win the MVP?
He won MVP.
I know the year we
hold on. Let me look it up right now. I got you. He won MVP.
See if he threw 30 interceptions before he won MVP.
He won MVP 3 times. Wait, you said he threw how many interceptions?
See if he threw 29 interceptions before the MVPs.
Oh,
that was his word.
I'm talking about 1 year.
Oh no, that was in 2005.
So why are we comparing what he did towards the end of his career versus after? I mean, he already.
First of all, that wasn't.
He went to the Pro Bowl throwing 19 touchdowns, 24.
That's crazy. That is a wild ass stat.
That wasn't toward the end of his career.
That's crazy, dog.
Wait a fucking minute, dog. Hold on.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he went to the Pro Bowl.
All right, dog. Come on.
All right. We got a few people
interceptions.
We got a few people want to join. Pat, Lisa, Tig, and Real.
No, we only have space for
19 touchdowns, 24 percent. The Pro Bowl is crazy. In a league that got Steve Young and And Chip Kelly, that's crazy, dog.
What year was that?
Dog, this is 93.
That was his like first year.
Dog, you know how many good quarterbacks in the league in 93?
I'm trying to think in the NFC. In the NFC,
No, his
Aikman,
first.
Aikman was overrated.
Aikman, Steve Young.
Steve Young.
At that time, I'm pretty sure he wasn't better than Aikman. I'm gonna look up Aikman's stats in 1993. Go ahead,
All
y'all.
right, let's go ahead and start your game. So, James, we do the Patino game. So, instead of saying the pick, you say a player from that team you picking from the past. All right, so we start on Thursday night.
Wait a minute, say that one more time for me. I'm sorry.
So we're gonna make these picks. So you're gonna say a player from the past.
Okay.
So you say like Thursday night is Bengals versus the Ravens. You say either say a player from either the past that played for either the Bengals or the Ravens as your pick.
Gotcha.
This nigga threw 15 touchdowns and 6 interceptions that year.
Who? Yeah, he ran. Yeah, they hand the ball off every game.
And Emmitt Smith.
Yeah, dog.
And he's still at the Pro Bowl.
Listen. If we ever have a show about overrated quarterbacks, please let me run that show.
Yeah, we're gonna put him and Terry Bradshaw right there on the cover.
No, Terry Bradshaw is the most overrated quarterback of all time.
Joe Layton.
All right, let's go.
Well, he played for the Jets, so you know how they go. All right, so first game is what?
Thursday night, Ravens, Bengals.
Oh my God,
That's crazy. That was James. James, I love it, dog.
Yeah,
James, we appreciate you, man.
that was crazy.
That was crazy, James.
What we talking? Those Brett Favre stats?
Yeah,
That's 29 and 24.
That's crazy.
Wow.
All right.
See, I was around to watch all of that nonsense.
All right, next game.
All right, Bengals and
So Ray Lewis.
oh, you got Ray. All right, James got Raven.
I see Ray Lewis 3 times. I see Ray Lewis for Tig and for
Yeah,
Noodle.
got the killer Ray Lewis. I got Ed Reed.
You said Tig got Raven.
Yeah, Tig got the
And
Ravens.
Sonny, who you got? All right. And Vince said who?
Oh, he sent me his pick. Vince texted
Excuse me, sent you a pick?
He texted. Relax.
It's fucking crazy, dog.
He said Ravens.
All right. I want
Vilma. I mean Ogden.
you want Ogden?
Yeah.
Give me one of the best route runners whoever play football.
And Bob Olin.
Nope. Ocho Cinco, you heard?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go to the Sunday game.
You got Ravens too, right?
I think I'm gonna change my pick to the Bengals.
All right.
I see Ocho
Anthony
Cinco.
Munoz.
I see
Shout out to SC.
next game we got
This some trash ass Laker jersey.
don't ask me. Steelers and the Browns.
Trash.
Steelers and Browns.
Yeah.
I for sure got the Browns.
Me and Joe Green.
Browns.
Clay Matthews Sr.
Are you kidding?
Bernie Kosar.
You gonna say Otto Graham next? Oh man, you should have
What's the
dunked on
Ravens
him.
deal? Huh? What's the Ravens deal?
Ozzie Newsome.
Ozzie Newsome. Well, he did play for the Browns. Huh?
Yeah. He was with the Browns when he was part of he was on the original Cleveland Browns team.
Mhm.
Oh, he the original Brown.
Get out.
Nick, you about to get sued, dog. Who are you here?
Noodle say happy ending, so he picking the Browns.
The Browns do give happy ending?
He said that's what I picked. You picked the happy ending, Lisa? All right, next game. All right, Vince said
Are you kidding
You
me?
got Browns too?
Vince said Browns as well.
All right. Sonny said Brown. Hold on. And Tig said who?
He said Deshaun Watson.
All right.
So there's
Everybody-
only one. Is only one Steelers vote in that? Wow.
I didn't see.
Oh, we got frozen.
All right, we back, y'all.
Oh, hello?
Sorry about that.
All right.
Can everybody hear us?
I think it said we was moving like Mitch McConnell.
Go slow.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for James to get back, but I think everyone's picking the text. So the next again the game was Texans and the Cardinals. I totally forgot JJ Watt played for both teams.
Hold on. Before we continue this,
Do we got another link? He just sent the he actually
Same one,
same one.
same connection.
No, he just did it on there you go.
Hey,
Hold on.
is TJ Watt better than JJ Watt?
I don't know. I know who he not better than. We gonna stop with this goddamn disrespect.
Look, there's
Who said that dumb crap?
Look, it was posted on in the group I was in. I said, look, there's only
Everybody pick
there's only one person when it comes to pass rushing that you could put that that you discuss that brother with. You know what I'm saying?
Tig said rookie JJ Watt. All right, James back.
So everybody got the Texans.
If you're gonna bring up Bruce Smith, the only person you can bring up with him is Reggie.
It better be Reggie White.
It has to. There's no other person.
No
other person.
Damn, this is a wet podcast.
Hey, go put Noodle. Relax. All right, James, you back?
Okay, yes, sir. Sorry.
You got the Texans, right?
What was the next game after the Steelers Browns?
Texans and the Cardinals.
Texans Cardinals. JJ Watt.
Which one? Which one?
Play with both teams.
They play for both teams.
Yep.
You sure did. Texas.
Texans.
Everybody got the Texans.
Everybody got Texans. All right, another AFC South game. Jaguars Titans.
I have
You said Jaguars and who?
Titans.
I have the Jaguars.
Yes. Give me
Frank Taylor.
Give me the Jugs.
I can't even go back to an old Jaguar. Urban Meyer.
Boy, Mayweather in the house.
He said Urban Meyer.
That's Urban Meyer. Ruined the Florida documentary.
That wasn't the Florida. It was about him.
Mark Brunell.
Damn, Mark Brunell. That's crazy.
Brunell.
Who's everybody picking?
I see Noodles picking Jugs. Lisa says she wants to fight us. Noodles said him. Jig said the Jug. Everybody wants to pick Jugs. Right?
Everybody wants the Jugs.
Everybody wants Jugs.
Are you kidding
I
me?
can't hate.
Are you kidding me?
What the hell?
I don't know what's going on with the VIP, but
The VIP going crazy over there.
well, let me shut up. I was gonna say something stupid. Nico clearly wants to judge.
Well,
like father, like son.
we seen what happened last. Never mind.
Dolphins
That's my
Raiders.
nephew, dog. What you talking about?
This is said Fred Taylor.
Who?
Next game, Dolphins Raiders. I seen that. Everyone picked the Dolphins.
Okay, we got you. I got
I
you.
think everybody picked the Jags.
What'd you say, Nick?
No,
Shut up.
go ahead.
Dolphins, Raiders. Nick, who you got?
Come on now.
Yeah.
Playing, baby. He got G Fazos. You gonna show up the game with G Fazos
For sure. You got the black Air Force on and everything.
Chris Chambers.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm only picking the Raiders because of faith. I don't think we're gonna win this game.
James, who you got?
Though.
Noodle said Marino.
I got to go with Dan Marino.
Fans up. I hate that.
I hate that too. It's like I hate hearing people say nation. I'm talking about their teams. There's only one nation. It's Raider Nation.
John Munoz.
Gangster Nation? No. Cube's wife ended that. Sorry.
Who did Vince pick?
Oh, that
Sonny. You got the Raiders?
Dolphins.
Yes.
And Tig picked the who?
Yeah.
All right, so everybody got dog. Give me Mark Duper, you heard?
All right, James. We already know who James picking on this next one.
Oh,
Cowboys and the Panthers.
Roger Staubach.
Oh,
Picking.
that's a true fan right there.
I know, like I said, the Broncos last week, huh?
Yeah.
I said
They
we
got
would be
Rudy
a
with the flavor.
3-win team. I ain't say we beat the Cowboys.
Troy Aikman. And by the way, Dak Prescott is not a Cowboy great quarterback. Relax.
Who said that?
They had that debate the other day on Dan Orlovsky.
He's not better than what's his name for sure. He's not better than
It's Roger Staubach, Troy Aikman, and everybody, and it stops there.
No,
It's, Roger Staubach, Troy Aikman, and then it's Tony Romo. Those are three best quarterbacks.
no.
Who?
You think Tony was better than Dak?
Tony is better than Dak.
Oh, geez.
Oh boy.
What?
Oh boy.
Why did Dak take his job then?
Because he was hurt.
He got better. He
Oh
didn't get
man.
better.
Oh
and
boy.
Tony's married and the family got fired.
I see Tony Dorsett. I see Tony Romero. Yo, Noodle called him Tony Romero. That's hey.
I'm betting Cowboys for everybody.
All right. Well, we might
Tony
as well put it.
Romo.
Sorry, Christy, I love you, but
Tony
I gotta go with Barry Sanders.
Lions and Bears.
Yeah.
Lions and Bears. For sure.
Oh my.
Calvin.
Barry Sanders.
Greatest one.
Best running back of all time.
Cool. Barry.
Barry
Yeah,
Sanders.
Noodle said, Tony way better than that. Tony who?
At
Romo.
fumbling
Yeah,
and
Tony Romo
falling
is,
in the end zone, yes.
Give me, you know what I'm saying, we got in the spirit of Georgia, give me Matt Stafford, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, he was on the show on McAfee show Friday when I was at Georgia. Shout out.
So everybody going Lions, right?
Yeah. Oh, nobody picking the Bears.
Bears.
All right. Packers and the Chargers.
Give me
I forgot to give Vince.
I just put the Lions, it don't matter.
Yeah, he did say Lions, Cowboys, and then
And he got the
the Chargers
for
or the
this one.
Packers.
Give me these stuttering they trying means, you heard?
Give me Dan Fouts.
Uh-oh.
Tell him Winslow.
Sterling Sharp.
Of course, Nick. Everybody's got the Chargers except for Nick, I'm sure of it.
Damn right. I need for them to lose. Because we might lose.
That's true.
I need for them to lose.
This next game is trash.
Which one?
Giants.
We got playing. Oh.
Well, hey, what? Giants Commanders.
I can't even make that joke no more.
Yo, Noodle said Philosophy Rivers. Robert Griffin III.
Kirk Cousins.
Oh.
Yo,
What? You almost said something.
all right. See Drew Brees, Junior Seau, rest in peace. Commanders, Giants.
Commanders and Giants.
Airball by Christian Wood.
Jason Campbell.
Overrated.
Give me Deion, you heard?
Oh.
Deion might be one of my favorite players.
Oh, that shit was funny as hell.
I can't say
Who
that.
you got, James? Commanders or the Giants?
Kirk Cousins.
You said Kirk Cousins. Yo, Noodle, you gotta relax what you just said.
What did you say?
You said Washington Deadskins. Relax.
Oh, Lord.
Ooh, wow. That's mean.
All right. I see Joe Theismann. I see RG.
You see Joe's thighs?
Relax.
Man.
That's crazy.
Vince picked the Commanders.
Sonny picked the Giants and the Commanders. All right.
Smart choice.
All right. Next game is the wrong guy. Buccaneers and the Niners. Buccaneers Niners. Steve, since you mentioned him earlier, Steve Young.
Joe Montana.
Give me Merton Hanks.
On the golf course, what Martin Hanks?
I was about to say something. That was about to sound real crazy, too. I see Vince picked the 49ers, huh?
See on the golf course like Nate Dogg?
No, I thought nothing. I was about to say nothing. I'm not even about to. This is about to be Paul. This is a Paul's worthy situation, so I'm not even about to.
Yeah, Lisa.
Noodle picked who?
He said, I'm not even gonna say what Noodle said.
Hey, can somebody else show up on the Clippers besides Paul George?
Nope.
Y'all got a dub.
Nope.
I saw. I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna keep saying no.
This is crazy.
Noodle said the Winers.
Reggie Jackson's going crazy.
Oh, thank God, because I thought that said something else.
Is somebody cup checking?
That's what I. Well, let me shut up.
He says it. Coco.
March Bills versus the Jets.
Wait. Corny Niners, Tig, and Sonny, you got the 49ers? The Bucks. I was about to say the same thing John did. Tampa Bay. You want Tampa Bay?
Yeah, I swear I thought Noodle said something that was really going to be
Nick.
inappropriate.
Let me get Ricky Waters.
Ooh, almost made it.
Next game is who? Jets and Bills?
Yeah. Bruce Smith.
Thurman Thomas.
Oh, no TNT, no wonder.
I get Curtis Martin.
The great Josh Allen.
The great Josh Allen?
MVP of every year.
Hey, I've been seeing how Juju Watkins been killing it.
Yo, she is
going crazy.
Shout out to Juju. You heard?
She is going crazy.
She out there going crazy.
Hey, she is going crazy.
Hey, she should be a one and done, but you know
she's not. She's definitely not. They don't do that.
I know that's why. But I just she should be a one and done. But
Tig said that dude. He got the Bills. Marcellus Wiley.
Shaq's daughter's going to Florida.
Noodle said T.O. Bills. Vince said the Bills. Sonny, who you got? Bills? I ain't picked yet.
All right, Seahawks.
I'm gonna come back to mine. I don't know how serious I want to pick the Jets yet. Y'all know much as I hate the Jets.
Seahawks, Rams.
Steve Largent.
Hey, I know who John picking. You ain't gotta say nothing.
Nah, I'm
You said Seahawks and the Rams?
Yeah, you going to Seahawks?
Yeah, give me Chris Warren.
Oh, you're not picking your team along. That's crazy.
There's a good chance that they say in Stafford, but you know who they just signed as their backup, right?
Who?
They signed Carson Wentz.
No, Stafford's playing.
Yeah, but if he gets hurt, they go right there. Go right to Carson Wentz.
Oh, the season's already over. Anyways, look at Cortez Kennedy. R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
That's who's Cortez.
Give me
By the way, Vince had Niners, Bills, and the Rams.
Vince got
Cortez
the
Kennedy. He was something else, dog. Minnesota's up down by 5 at halftime against Golden State.
I got Golden State. I got Seattle too. Who Noodle pick?
He said
Marshall Faulk.
and I see Jack Youngblood. Oh. Yo, relax.
Sonny, who you got? Huh? Rams in Seattle. Rams. All right, next game.
All right. My Broncos versus the Vikings on Sunday night.
Shannon Sharp.
Well, hell, I just got a jersey, so yeah. Let's see how you knew
Y'all
about
playing again?
playing the Vikings.
Justin Jefferson playing?
I'm sure.
James got the Broncos.
I don't know who to pick because, like, I don't want y'all to win because, I mean, obviously y'all in the division, but even if y'all win and we lose, we got the tiebreaker.
I'm going with the Broncos.
I think I might have to choose the Broncos too.
Give me Steve Atwater.
Yeah. Matter of fact, nah. Sorry, John. Adrian Peterson.
Okay.
I still ain't picked the Jets and Bills yet.
Well, you're gonna pick the Bills. You ain't picking the damn Jets. Relax. And then Monday night. Oh, it's who did Vince?
Zach picked okay, Manny. Who picked the? Who did Noodle pick?
He said R.I.P. Demaryius Thomas. Let's go. Vince picked the Vikings.
And Sonny picked the. And he picked the.
Vince picked the Vikings.
That's hate.
And then the Monday night, the Super Bowl rematch. Chiefs, Eagles.
Herm Edwards.
Good pick.
Stop. You forget that he was the coach of the Chiefs too, right?
It was both of them.
But
Look,
yeah, he was play. You're right, but he's playing with
Yo,
you.
what the hell, Draymond? Yo, it's Clay Jersey. Yo,
let's change that up then. Ryan Jaworski.
Okay. Oh, Eagles.
Yo, that's foul.
That's what he did.
Same thing on Melvin did Jody.
I said Melvin was more gangster.
Eagles and Chiefs. Who y'all got?
I got Donovan McNabb.
3 songs.
I for sure need the Chiefs to lose this game.
Yeah, it don't matter. I'm big 3 songs.
I picked Steve Atwater for y'all, huh?
With Steve Atwater.
For y'all. So in this one, I'm going Christian Okoye. You hurt?
Yeah, don't say Steve Atwater around him.
That's the only person he couldn't run over.
Bo Jackson, never mind.
You picked the Eagles, John?
Huh?
You picked the Eagles, right?
I picked the Chiefs.
You picked the Chiefs?
Of course, Rails would join in when you hear the Eagles.
Rails, what it do, fam?
Rails, what up with it?
All right. Shout to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What?
What?
Anybody else? Any
Stone
picks?
Cold said so.
What?
That's shout out to Steve. All the Steve Weisers, all the broken skull lager.
What'd you say? A broken strobe lighter.
Skull lager. This is weird. It's called broken skull. All right, that's
Well,
that's all the picks.
Oh, and who did Vince pick?
Hold on. I think he had the Chiefs. No, he had the Eagles.
Eagles. All right. I don't have Noodles and Tiggs. Oh, Tig got T.O. And I don't see Noodle. All right.
Let's get the call out name.
What time is it? 8:20.
All right, we got final 10 minutes of the show. Let's go. All right, James. You know this segment. This is calling out names, and we this is where you get to call out somebody in the sports world, or something you disagree with that thought was you know what the drill is. So I'm gonna lead this off. I don't have no one on the sports I want to call out as far as in the media or in my teams, but I gotta go to my fantasy team. I'm calling out Trevor Lawrence. I played this guy in fantasy football this week.
This was gonna be. I for sure knew this would be my first loss of the season.
Only for Trevor Lawrence to go give me 0.10 points.
He did what now?
He gave me he scored as many points as everybody in that's on this show right now.
That is really crazy.
That's bad.
That was appreciated.
For you, it was. It wasn't for me.
That was definitely appreciated.
Get out of here, Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence. Don't ever in life, dude.
Who else you got, John?
That's all I got. Aren't you anybody calling no names? Besides the Bills, besides Kid Dorsey being
That's not calling out names. That should have been happened. Whoever's in charge of having 11 men on the field.
You know the 12th person was.
Wasn't him.
Whoever said that is an asshole.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hilarious.
Yo, who the heck is this? This is just yes, y'all. That's what the heck?
What the hell?
All right.
I see you itching your.
What?
All right.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, that 12 men on the field was crazy. That's just what I say yesterday. Losers find a way to lose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what the Raiders been doing for years.
And I think that's it for me.
Nick? Yeah, I have myself calling out names.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Robinson had 31 points.
Uh-oh.
And I did not start him.
Uh-oh.
You know what the final score was? 108 to 115.
Ouch.
Oh yeah, and Giants. Can y'all not have Dak Prescott look like fucking Patrick Mahomes when y'all play against y'all?
Well, you got Danny DeVito's nephew, a quarterback. What you expect?
What about before that?
They had Daniel Jones.
What about last year?
They had Daniel Jones.
What about before that?
They had
They've
Daniel
been
Jones.
their ass for years.
They said bring Belichick. They said bring Belichick back.
To who?
The Giants.
I already go to the Chargers.
I heard that too.
For our sake, I hope the hell he don't.
I heard Commanders.
Look, John, as long as he's not in our division,
Exactly. He
I am going to go everywhere he wants to. That nigga thought I would revitalize his whole career over there at the damn Chargers.
James, who you got calling out names?
Well, I have to call out the college playoff committee because
Good three.
I don't know how you have Georgia number 2.
They're not no more.
Not anymore.
I understand it this week, but see, I hadn't seen y'all a little bit, and they had Georgia number 2 before this week. And if we were quoting wrestlers earlier, we were quoting Stone Cold. I have to quote Ric Flair. To beat a man, you got to beat the man.
That's right.
And ain't nobody beat George in 2 years. So I don't know how you just go to number 2 just because they felt like it. They ain't been beat yet. And I know you go by strength of schedule and all, but Georgia plays in the SEC. It's always a strength of schedule. So I'm gonna blame the committee. I'm gonna say they did wrong. Love the Buckeyes and all that, but until you beat Georgia, which they didn't last year, then I love the Ohio State University. Don't get me wrong, but Georgia is number 1 until somebody beat them. So I'm gonna call out the committee.
Hey, would y'all want if Marvin Harrison wouldn't got hurt?
That's a good question. That was a really good game. It could have went either way.
I don't know, man.
Hey, the way
I don't know, man.
It's a really good game.
Hey, Mark, that question for a reason.
Mark has avoided that question since January.
Hey, look, dog, look.
I'll be honest with you, I haven't avoided.
He hadn't avoided. He's answered it, but
I've answered it before. I've answered it before. No, we had nothing to stop Marvin Harrison Jr. Nothing.
Nobody does.
Nothing at all.
Nothing can stop him.
Nothing.
Dog is a top 10 receiver right now in the league.
That's insane.
Dog, we might need to Patrick Surtain to stop Marvin Harrison Jr.
Nothing
That might be it.
Dog, he was going crazy.
What do you think he'll go in the draft?
No lower than 3.
Definitely, he'll definitely be in the
He's
top
not.
3.
He's going to be in the top 3.
Is it possible he can get the Heisman?
No,
No,
they're gonna give it to a quarterback.
It's a receiver got to do too much.
Quarterback trophy.
It's not a quarterback trophy, but a receiver has to do a lot. Look at Devontae Smith when he won. He had to do a lot in order to win. He had to do a lot in order to win. If you're not a quarterback, you got to have a legendary season.
Yeah, like Woodson.
Yeah,
You have to do something that's
insane.
Yeah.
In order for you to get the even just to be in consideration. You a defensive player, you even in the top 5. That's your draft stock right there.
I'm not gonna lie. I looked at the top. They had the top.
Oh
10.
my God!
They had the top 10.
Ronnie, just get over it. Stop complaining.
They had the top 10. Heisman. I seen Carson Beck name in there. And I was kind of happy. About that.
And that's your draft stock.
He started ball. Now Carson Beck will be back next year.
I'm just saying in general. That's gonna help.
Good rebound. All right, and that is calling out names. All right, final word for shout out to Zebo in the house.
In the house. You sure got some work there, Mark.
He definitely been over in the. Let me shut up.
Look,
Yeah,
they got a trap phone right there. Yeah, but I was hating.
He definitely been over in the Jets today.
He was in the guts today.
What the hell just happened?
I don't know. What's wrong with this, man? Anyway, I said Jets. Oh.
He jetted in the guts?
All right. James, before we go, since you want to be on, give some final words to your football teams. Oh, shout out to Pepe. I see you. It's Pepe Mantilla, the Spanish voice of the Lakers. Hey, stop hating on Pepe. That dude's a legend.
For the Lakers.
Hey, man, Pepe's my guy. Give some words to your football teams before we get out the show.
So words to my football teams. I need my Panthers to actually get an offensive line. In the meantime, show up. Show up. Give the young buck a break. I mean, he's just having a hard time. I would also like to say, CJ Stroud, you're looking good, son. Keep it up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unbelievable rookie season. And Josh Dobbs. I mean, what can you
Ball
say?
Nation.
He didn't even have a playbook, I don't think. He just walked out there and just started scoring touchdowns. So.
I mean, he is a freaking astronaut, so I'm pretty sure being an NFL quarterback ain't that difficult.
The dude got a 4.0. The dude got a 4.0 GPA in aerospace engineering.
Quarterback is kind of difficult.
We're talking about a genius, and he's an athlete too. He's impressive. So, and we need these dogs to go ahead and keep on this winning streak.
They play us. Y'all will.
Well, you got to worry.
Yeah, y'all play us on Saturday. That's gonna happen.
Mark.
So the top 4 should all win on Saturday,
Kid.
right?
That's a lucky kid. All right.
Yes.
Top four should all
Yes.
win.
All of them should win. All of them should win Saturday.
All right.
All right.
So we're going to get up out of here. James, can you tell them where they can follow you and where they can find you in your podcast?
Podcast Live Laugh Talk on every platform. There's Live Laugh Talk. Also, even Skip Bayless called us Live Laugh Talk.
I saw that.
But it's Live Laugh Talk, and on Twitter, Live Laugh Talker. We need your support. We talk about some real subjects. We keep it real, but we also have some fun too. So it's not all about all this.
What up, Chris?
We have a little bit of fun. So let's. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate you guys too. You guys have definitely supported me since day one. And as I tell everybody, every time there's a new Sports4U show come out, what do I say? The best sports show, period. And you owe it to yourself to watch, be entertained. You guys are simply the best, period. And now you got the gear to go along with it. Sports4U.
Thank you.
All right. So we'll be back here on Friday. We'll recap Thursday Night Football. What was that?
Did you see that?
Jackson Hayes just went.
That's how you run from the police.
Nah, he didn't run for police. Relax. But Thursday, we'll recap Thursday Night Football. Look ahead, more in-season tournament play, and talk more football and stuff on Friday. Again, you can like us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Yeah, relax.
Hey, Jackson, I'm talking, dog.
No, I'm here. Yeah. So, subscribe to Sports4U on YouTube. Like us on Facebook. That's Sports4U Podcast. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Sports4U Podcast. Follow me at JWatson0984 on Twitter and Instagram. Follow Mark on Instagram at HiMark and at HiMark1 on Twitter. Nice 3-cam reddish.
Caution.
Follow Nick on Twitter and Instagram at 99Gorilla.
I don't think you want to do that.
And we'll be back on Friday.
You know this camera's making them corner threes more lately.
Mm-hmm. Ever since he missed that first one.
Yep.
Where was the? Yo, man, what the heck happened? All right, we'll see y'all on Friday, Pete. Oh, there we go. All right, Dolly, what's good?
Dolly, what up with it?
Hold on. Did we freeze?
Nick.
Yo, James, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Y'all froze up there.
Okay.
But I'm here.
All right, as Dolly said, hit that like button.
All right. Do that.
Shout out to Dolly. We was on Dolly Show Sunday.
Too Much Game.
Yep.
Subscribe to Too Much Game.
Well, we had a
YouTube.
live with Dolly on Sunday.
Subscribe to Too Much Game on YouTube. Follow Uncle Dolomite on Twitter and Instagram at Uncle Dolomite Too Much Game Podcast.
And follow No Rules tomorrow, Garrett.
No rules. That's right. No rules tomorrow.
Sports4U.
Instagram Live.
Sports4U.
And by the way, tomorrow, No Rules. IG Live with Mark, Ill Will, everything you want to talk about that you don't hear here, you're going to hear on No Rules. Shout out to Alex in the building. Shout out to Rails, Uncle Dolomite, Chris Camillo. He's going to be joining us real soon. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Noodle, I don't know who you are, person. Bella, Sam, Tig, Lisa, everybody who joined the show tonight. We'll see y'all Friday. Be safe, stay clean, stay dry, and be careful if you go near the 10. It's closed. Peace out.
Sports4U.